Well, school is back in session this week for Great Falls Public Schools after a busy end to the year between COVID-related campus closures and holiday breaks. Some families are happy to be sending their students back to class for in-person learning. They say remote learning brought its own set of challenges, especially those with special needs. Middle school life can be tough, but one student says he prefers to walk the hallways and learn lessons in class rather than at home.
I'd rather be at school since I'm normally used to that.
7th grader Nick Steele is diagnosed with high-functioning autism, sensory processing disorder, oppositional defiance disorder, and ADHD. The added socialization he gets on campus has been missed. What is your favorite part about school?
Being there. So this is a Minecraft one.
He's always loved to build, creating Lego City.
I need to get a sticker for that one. Possibly even extend the sign.
Among the town's staples are a hospital, Main Street, a SWAT team, and of course, a scrapyard.
This is Dom. He owns the place. Likes popcorn.
Friends at school are helping Nick create a whole new city with even more possibilities.
I just started like right here. And I also joined the Walmart. And then I have a tunnel leading to New York. Because you gotta have the shipments coming from somewhere.
But time at home put a halt on help.
Great Falls Public Schools officials confirmed 2 more students tested positive for COVID-19.
The East Middle Schooler and his 2 other siblings switched to remote learning shortly before Thanksgiving as officials dealt with a growing number of COVID cases on several campuses.
This is his grandma's house in the country.
Nick would construct his city during 4th period, a favorite time of the day behind math. Distance learning put a damper on any enthusiasm Nick had for the subject.
Half the time I usually forget the password, it buffers for a long time.
Mother Kirsten Steele is also relieved to be sending Nick and his siblings back to school. She says Nick had a hard time at home. It was difficult for him to focus during remote classes, and a weak Wi-Fi signal didn't help either.
The internet is stupid.
All these programs on the computer, it got to be a struggle, and he got to the point he didn't want to do it. So, I mean, at what point do you just kind of throw in the towel? Is it worth the meltdowns, or do you just let him kind of do his thing?
Great Falls Public Schools says roughly 1,300 middle school students are attending classes in person this quarter versus 250 students who are registered for remote learning. As for Nick, he says he's glad to be finally heading back to school.
Like I've been telling my teacher, I cannot wait for this to be done.
This pandemic?
Well, high school and elementary school numbers also showed a majority of students are returning to campus this week.